What is a Zionist, and why it's not what you've been told? Today, in some circles, the word Zionist is treated like a curse, a slur, a synonym for oppression. But the truth is, Zionism was never about conquering others. It was about saving the Jews, a movement born from despair. Zionism began in the late 19th century Europe, when Jews were being beaten in pogroms, buried from schools, burned alive in synagogues, and told again and again, "You don't belong here." One of the first to say, maybe they're right, maybe we do need a home, was a secular Austrian journalist named Theodor Herzl, who watched mobs in Paris shout, "Death to the Jews," in the supposedly enlightened age of democracy in Europe. Herzl didn't want power. He wanted protection. Zionism was the belief that the Jewish people, a people with their own language, history, faith, had the same right as any other nation to return to their ancestral biblical homeland, the land of Israel. As a refuge, not a weapon, Zionism became a lifeline. After the Holocaust, when 6 million Jews were systematically murdered in Europe, the world finally understood Jews did not need charity. They needed sovereignty. And so in 1948, after decades of immigration, land purchases, and international recognition, the modern state of Israel was born. And when that day came, the Jewish leadership in Israel extended a hand of peace to the Arab inhabitants of the land, offering them immediately full citizenship, safety, and life of coexistence. Some accepted, and today over 2 million Arab citizens live in Israel with equal rights. Some chose to flee, often encouraged by neighboring Arab states, and others choose to wage war against the new Jewish state. Israel did not start that war in 48, but it survived it. And still it remains open to peace until today. Now, what does Zionism really means? It means that being a Zionist doesn't mean you hate Palestinians. It means you believe in Jews, too, that they deserve a home, a place to speak their own language, celebrate their holidays, bury their dead without asking for permission. It means you believe in Jewish safety, self-determination, and survival. Now let's think, what has Zionism given to the world? Since its rebirth in 1948, Zionism hasn't just been about protecting the Jews. It's been about contributing to others, to everyone. Israel, the heart of the Jewish and Zionist dream, has produced breakthroughs in cancer research, in many medical treatments, in self-driving car technology like Mobileye, the Iron Dome protecting civilians from rocket attacks anywhere in the world, agricultural innovation feeding drought-stricken regions, water tech used in Africa, India, and even California, AI and cybersecurity tools securing global infrastructure. Zionism is not just about survival. It's a commitment to building, healing, sharing, even with those who oppose it. The Jewish people, after centuries as refugees, finally stood up, not just for themselves, but for a better world. So, before you use the word Zionist like a slur, ask yourself, would I say Kurdish nationalism is evil? Would I demonize Tibetans for wanting their own homeland? Would I call Americans colonizers for breaking away from the British Empire? Did we shame Indians for rejecting British rule? Or did we delegitimize the Greeks, the Serbs, or the Czechs for reclaiming their historic homelands? Zionism isn't racism. Zionism isn't colonization. Zionism is the Jewish people doing what every other nation has done, standing up and saying, "We're still here, and we're going home. You don't have to be Jewish to understand this. You just have to be human.